swing on its way. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. So, fellas, this Indians ball club, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come into this one in decent form, as despite the loss last time out, they've won 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split it 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of their first 5 of this homestand.
Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matt, we all know it. The man to watch, Giancarlo Stanton. He's hitting over .350 in road games coming into this one, and it just seems like he comes ready to play. Maybe he really likes sleeping in hotels, or maybe he thrives off taking it to the home crowd. But whatever it is, it's working this year.
The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
And he chased it in the dirt. He makes the throw to first. 2 down. Here's big Aaron Judge, one of the better hitters in the league this year, currently 7th in the American League in hitting.
What a season this guy's having. He's right up there among the RBI leaders, and he's awfully dangerous with runners on base.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
This offense has been warned. If they didn't know already, now they do know. He's got his A-game fastball with him today.
Now the 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first 2 by him. Don't give this guy a chance to speed up his bat with something off speed.
And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
Boy, that's a quality AB right there, D-Roll. Falls behind 0-2 on 2 straight heaters. Gets the curveball and laces it for a base hit.
Yeah, I'm shocked right there. 0-2, blew 2 fastballs by him, and then he's able to stay on a breaking ball and drive it for a base hit.
Now at the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race.
This guy can do just about everything when he's in the lineup. In the top 5 in the league in runs scored, and he's a big part of this offense. So there's more to this guy than just swinging a bat. He can get on base, too.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Hey, you know, D-Row, Rusty Valentine, he's known for having a high and a low strike zone, but he's pretty good east and west.
Meanwhile now, this is a drive out the straightaway right field, and it's going to get out of here. A home run. A long 2-run homer off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton, number 36 on the year for him. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
Now at the plate, Austin Romine, and he's been tearing the cover off the ball these past few days, as you see there. 1-0 the count. Hit on the ground to third. Ramirez is up with it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. Bottom of the first coming up from Progressive Field. It's now 2-0 New York. James Paxton, the left-handed Canadian, gets the starting assignment here.
Leading off
Dan
for the
Plesac, what do you got?
This guy's one of the most dominant pitchers in the game, and how dominant? Picked up a double-digit strikeout total in his last start, and hopefully he'll bring that A game with him in the ballpark for this one.
Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. And with that, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the Indians. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, I know these pitchers are going to be very careful when dealing with Jason Kipnis. He's been the fire starter for this team. Last 10 games, how about an on-base percentage of over 400? As he goes, so goes the team. He's playing great ball and making things happen.
Count now, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home is in there for the second strike. Line toward right center, but this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out. Digging in, Jose Ramirez. And he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting.
What a terrific season this guy's having. Up near the leaders in batting average, without a doubt the highest average and the best hitter on this team.
The head-to-head with James Paxton, he hasn't had much success, just 2 for 11. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Stanton has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
The windup and the 0-1. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
2-2 the count. And here's a ball hit in the air. Zimmer on the move. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting 7. The shortstop.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And here's the left-handed hitting shortstop, Didi Gregorius now. Ball 1. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes. Now the 2-0 home. 3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
He loses him on ball 4.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Boy.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Lifted in the air to center field. Naquin's under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting 9.
So we're runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And now it'll be the shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
You know, I think he's having a hard time with that curveball right now, and that's part of the reason why he struggled early on in the start. It's so important to have command of those secondary pitches, or hitters just start sitting on the hard stuff.
Line towards center field. Naquin is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only one score.
Francisco.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Lindor.
And there's a line drive. Base hit to left field.
A nice leadoff single to start the second right there.
Batting
They're
fifth.
already down. They got to find a way to stay on the attack and get back in this game. We'll see how they play here.
Here's Carlos Santana now. And something to watch out for is whether or not he'll be able to extend his 8-game hitting streak. The head-to-head with James Paxton, he's 2 for 3. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Flip of his glove for 1. Return throw is in time, and what do you know, they do get the double play.
Batting 6.
When a glove toss
The
is
second
executed
baseman,
successfully,
Jason.
it's a thing of beauty.
Kip
When it
this.
fails, boy, does it look ugly. Here we get to see a great example of it to begin a double play. Quick and accurate with the flip, and they get the 2 outs.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in now the power hitting second baseman Jason Kipnis. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Kipnis, or Kip for short. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over.
Back now at Progressive Field, home of the Indians, who've certainly treated these fans to some impressive pitching so far this year. In terms of ERA and WHIP, they rank among the best pitching staffs in the league, leading some of the position players I talked with to sing their praises, while also emphasizing how happy they are to play behind them on defense instead of facing them in the batter's box. One of them told me, our guys are awesome on the mound. They keep us in every game, and they really work hard as a group to push each other to get better all the time. I really appreciate what they bring to this team. Sounds like a group that has earned a lot of respect around the league and from inside their own clubhouse.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Leadoff single to start the third right now. From an offensive standpoint, keep the aggressive at-bats happening. Keep the pressure on the defense. Everything's looking good right now.
Ripped on the ground to first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, D-Row. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making the proper adjustments at the plate.
Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, no, that screaming comebacker nailed him. No chance to make a play. Let's see if he's okay out there. Well, this is certainly something you never want to see. Perhaps the silver lining here, if there is one, is that got him in the non-throwing arm. So if he had to work his way through this, he probably could, assuming, of course, that there's nothing broken in there. And I think he is indeed planning to give it another go. Giancarlo Stanton now. He's got an opportunity here in a bases-loaded situation and seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Chopped to third. Tough to get to. There's one. Back to first. So they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
The catcher, number 28.
Digging in, Austin Romine. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Into the box now, Bradley Zimmer. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. And that's in there for a strike. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And he fouls this one off. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Two balls and two strikes to Bradley Zimmer.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last two were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third, the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, one away.
Batting 8.
First pitch
The
of the
left
at-bat.
fielder, Jordan.
And this is low,
Blue
ball
blow.
one. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. The 1-1. Taken, strike two.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe. And unfortunately, he let that one go. And he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
So he
The
racks
catcher,
up the swinging
Roberto.
strikeout on the breaking ball. Jordan Luplow becomes out number 2 this inning. Roberto Perez is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike one. Behind 0-2 now. Paxton's ready. 0-2 on its way. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. In now is the Yankees DH.
Leading
Torres
off
flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Torres.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Sliced hard on the ground. Kipnis has it. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
Now batting.
One gone in the inning now, and here's Didi Gregorius. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Drilled right back up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a one-out base hit. So he'll reach base with one out here in the fourth. And with that, let's check out the league leaderboard in hits. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. First delivery to him on the way. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon. And this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
The 1-0 home. Misses up and in.
2 balls, no strike.
Gregorius stands at first with one out. Line drive to center field. Naquin is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot. Troy Tulowitzki hit it hard, but lined out in his first at bat.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
Tulowitzki, who's long been referred to as just Tulo, of course. He was a first-round pick back in 2005.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick.
The 1-1 pitch. 1-2 now. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. And a bad time for that as the runner takes second here.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. And that ends the inning. Here's Leonis Martin. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck
Leading
out
off
the side
for the
last
Indians,
inning. How did they get to
the
him here?
designated
I'm
hitter,
not sure, Matt, that they want to
Leonis
stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count. He's been pitching really well so far in this one as we cruise into the middle innings. One of the big reasons why, 80% first pitch strike ratio. If he continues that, he might be able to finish this one.
The 0-2 once more. Fouled away. The next 0-2. Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's one gone. So the bases are
Now
empty
batting,
with one man
center
gone.
fielder,
And into bat next,
Tyler.
it'll be Tyler Naquin.
Naquin.
And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. A ball and a strike.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
And he'll continue this roll he's on. Make it 6 strikeouts in a row.
Up next
Racers,
is
2 away.
the
So
third
striding
baseman,
forward now, Jose Ramirez. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. This is line to left. Stanton will get there, and he puts it away to retire. Ready once again, Gio Urshela.
Leading
He'll
off
start
for the
things
Yankees,
out as we begin the
second
fifth.
baseman,
And now a pitch
Gio
on the way.
Urshela.
And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Let's see if he continues to climb that ladder, or does he try and get him fishing on something bouncing in the dirt.
Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Perez gathers, and the throw is there to record the first out.
Up next for the
So
Yankees,
1 away here with
the
the
center
bases
fielder,
empty. And that'll
Aaron
bring up the switch hitter,
Hicks.
Aaron Hicks. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. And that's in there, 2-1.
You get yourself into count leverage 2-0 right there. You're looking to come unglued on something and be very aggressive. That ball had to nip the corner for him not to pull the trigger on it.
And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now. There's ball 4. Coming to the plate now,
The
Aaron
right
Judge.
fielder,
2
number
hits
99.
and 2 trips for him
Aaron
thus far.
Judge.
From the stretch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. The 1-0 is a slider that backs up for a ball.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
The 2-0 on the way is taken, strike 1. Hicks, base runner at first with 1 out. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
3-2 now. The 3-2 pitch. Hicks running from first, but he won't draw a throw. That's taken for ball 4, and it's 1st and 2nd now with one away. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Digging in once again, Giancarlo Stanton, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First delivery to him on the way. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. 0-1 count and the pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
1 ball and 2 strikes the count. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
28, Austin.
So 2 on with 2 away, and up next the catcher Austin Romine. He's set and the pitch hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Naquin's under it, and that ends the inning. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians hitters to this point. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today.
Shortstop,
he's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, Heidi, thank you. But coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the first out.
Now batting, first baseman.
So now Carlos Santana. He's 0 for 1 thus far. In there, no balls and a strike. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors to this point for the Indians. And it's fouled away. And another foul ball. Good waste pitch, 1-2.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
Here he comes again, 1-2. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him. In now for Cleveland.
The batter, number 22.
Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Jason.
Here comes the first pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
Now a swing and a little bouncer softly hit to the right side of the mound. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely.
Bradley.
So a runner at first with 2 away. And up next, the San Diego area native Bradley Zimmer. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Paxton comes set. Here's the 0-1. This one's flared out toward left. Stanton coming on. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for the Tribe.
Your
James
attention,
Point
please.
takes over to start the
Now
6th inning on the mound.
Number 50.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Torres. He's set to start it out for the Yanks here in the 6th. And he'll start him with a high strike here on the fastball on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Action going on now in the Indians bullpen as they have a left-hander up and getting loose. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. Three balls and 2 strikes to the Yankees DH.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
And he goes the other way, but he got a lot of it. Deep down the line. Gone. He finds the short porch for a home run. A solo shot down the line in right. Number 11 for him on the season. As the Yankees start to pull away a bit, it's now 4-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Up next for the Yankees,
Here's
the
Didi
shortstop,
Gregorius.
Didi.
As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play.
Last time through was a base hit. Comes set and the 0-1. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double.
That was a great job of
Up next
driving
for the
that
Yankees,
ball, extending
the
his
first
arms
baseman,
very well, was able to get it over the right
Ford.
fielder's head. One hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
In now, Luke Voigt. He hits it hard on the ground to the left. And that's through into left field for a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
That's what we refer to in the biz
The
as
bat.
a hanger
The
right
third
there.
baseman,
He's lucky he's
Roy
getting his baseball back.
Tulowitzki.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now.
As he swings and grounds it toward the hole.
Kipnis on to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from third.
Up next for the Yankees,
So
the
base
second
is empty
baseman,
now after the double
Gio
play. And that'll bring in the
Urshela.
second baseman, Gio Urshela. Here comes the first pitch. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. Up top, it's 2-0. Now the 2-0. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Here's the 2-1 home. Shot toward right center. Now a dive by the right fielder, but it kicks off his glove.
Just an unbelievable piece of hitting right there. Staying on the inner
Now
half of that
batting,
baseball right
the center
there.
fielder,
Staying to
Aaron
it and through it,
Hicks.
not coming around it and able to drive it the other way for a base hit.
Standing in now, Aaron Hicks, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Comes set with the 0-1. That's over. It's a ball and a strike. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-2. is a fastball that misses.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
The slider freezes him at the plate. A called third strike in the... Digging in, Jordan Luplow. He'll start things out in the sixth
Leading
for
up
a
for
lineup
the
that really
Indians,
hasn't found
the
its
left
groove
fielder,
in this one.
Jordan.
2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Here's Hicks to put it away, and that's out number 1.
The catcher, number 55.
Striding into the box,
Roberto
Perez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Drilled to the left side. And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher.
Now
Guy
batting,
swinging first
the
pitch.
designated hitter.
One of the things you want to do,
Leone.
D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead of the first
Martin.
pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 1-2. Fouled off. The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's
Now
4
batting,
strikeouts
center
in the
fielder,
first 2 games. So
Tyler
this pitching staff clearly has it figured out.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Perez, the runner at first with 2 gone. Hit sharply on the ground. Gregorius is there on the second for the force out, and the side is retired. Back here in Cleveland, Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point.
Number 62.
Nick Whitgren is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. Throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Now batting.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Into the box now, Giancarlo Stanton. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. The relay. Throw to second, but he's in there as a run will score on the play as well.
The catcher, number 28.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Boy, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Stepping in now, Austin Romine. Here's a ball fought off foul off to the right. It's strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
All right, as a hitter right here, you got to know he's throwing you tough pitches. He does not want to miss over the heart of the plate. That's when you step out, regroup, maybe sit over the heart of the plate, knowing that he's trying to execute so well, he might miss right down the middle.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Here now the 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Ready with another 2-2. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Now another 2-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 2-2. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Those jump throws are always some of the most exciting plays you'll see. So here it is again with Show Track. Shows off some great range, and is still somehow able to get a lot behind the throw as his momentum was taking him the other way. Not everybody can make that play. In now, Torres. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Digging in and looking for more. Didi Gregorius. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here's the first pitch to him. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Oh and 1. Here it comes. Lined into right, a base hit. And the run is in to score from third.
Now batting, the first baseman, Luke.
Digging in now, Luke Voigt, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Hit hard back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
Man, that's a nice job by the batter right there, keeping the front side in. Not easy on a curveball. Would have been easy to throw the front side and hook that foul, but he was able to stay inside and drive it for a base hit.
Now pitching
Dan Otero enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Into the box, Troy Tulowitzki, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Bouncer up the middle. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches. Ready for another shot now. Jose Ramirez.
For the
He's
Indians,
0 for 2 thus far in
third
this one.
baseman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ramirez.
And that misses for ball 1.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
And that's out number 1.
Now batting,
One
the
out now for
shortstop,
the Indians in their 7th.
Francisco
That'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop and perennial MVP candidate Francisco Lindor. 0-1 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 home. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Here now the 2-2. Just hung in there on that one. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a ball lifted in the air to shallow center field. In there, a base hit.
Now batting, first
At
base.
the plate, Carlos Santana. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. On the ground to second base. This could be two. On to first, it's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. Nothing doing for the Indians there. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Start of the 8th on its way, but first Heidi Watney standing by with this report.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and overall he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1.
Hey, great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand. Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes, Dan.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
Into the box now, Aaron Hicks. And he puts it on the ground to second. And another base hit as this is through into center, and they're in business now to start the 8th. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Now
so a struggle that time for him in center field, and as a result, he'll be tagged with the E8 on the play. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Aaron Judge has got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Hard hit ball to short. To his right, Lindor. And this will be an RBI as the run comes in to score from third.
The batter.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. He's homered and doubled in 4 trips, so he's definitely been a factor. He's set. Here it comes. In there, 0-1. Hicks leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there. Base hit. Hicks rounds the corner and is headed home. He'll score easily, and they now lead by 9.
Yeah, Matt, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
First pitch of the at-bat. In there for strike 1.
Hey, that's got to throw the batter's game plan off a little bit. He thinks sinker's coming. Double play situation. He gets the ordinary fastball. He's got to be thinking what's coming next.
Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Line, but speared on a hop. One there. Throw to Santana, the double play, and that's how the side is retired. And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident, attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
He froze him on the fastball there. Jason
the right fielder, number 4,
is retired, leading off the bottom of the 8th.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for it.
And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2
now
away
batting,
now.
left fielder,
now
Jordan
Luplow. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Popped him up. Urshela has a play. And the inning is over. Digging in now for the Yankees, Torres.
Leading
They'll
off
start things off in the top of
the
the ninth
designated
as they
hitter,
look for a little
Labor
insurance. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball one. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row? And
now meanwhile, this ball is cranked out to straightaway center field, and this one is going to leave the yard. It's a home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his second of the game, as this lead got even wider. Well, that was this lineup's third homer of the game.
Yeah, Matt, boy, what a different ballpark this place plays in Cleveland. That old Municipal, they called that the mistake by the
Your
lake.
attention,
But
please.
Progressive Field,
Now
this is a
pitching
tough
for the
ballpark to hit him out of, D-Row.
You know, this is an
39.
interesting ballpark,
Oliver.
Dan, and that's why what they were able to do today on the offensive side was so special. This place early in the season plays super
Now
big.
batting.
It's cold out there.
Shortstop.
The ball is not
Didi
traveling. Once the
Gregorius.
summer months heat this place up, right center becomes a nice option.
Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Nick one's under it. He's got it one away.
Now batting.
Now
the
at the
first
plate,
baseman.
Luke Voigt. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit to third. Ramirez is there. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Man, this
Now
is a
batting.
perfect summary of
Third
how the
baseman,
game has gone for
Troy
him. They haven't been able to
Tulowitzki.
hit, catch, or throw all game long. In fact, they should just throw a 10 over this thing because this has become a 3-ring circus.
Perez with a good fastball there to start the at-bat. No balls and a strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Row, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Perez offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it, and it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela.
Now batting.
He's working on a
Second baseman,
3-hit ball game right
Gio
now.
Urshela.
First offering on its way. Line drive to center field, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, Dan, this guy's having a monster series on the
Now
road.
batting.
Were you
The
aware
center
of the
fielder,
home road splits?
Aaron.
I think every player is, and sometimes this is a matter of being either comfortable on the mound or comfortable in a batter's box in some visiting ballparks, and some guys, quite frankly, like it better on the road than they do at home.
In there, strike 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game. Yanks able. Settling in now, Roberto Perez. And Dan, what's gone wrong
Leading
for
off
this
for the
lineup today?
Indians,
They're only 3 outs
the
away from
catcher,
being shut out.
Roberto
Boy, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in
Perez.
these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Hicks is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. One away.
The batter, number 2, designated
Next
hitter,
will be the designated hitter,
Leonis.
Leonis Martin.
Martin.
Who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Voit gloves it, and a step on first himself for the out. And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, and they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Last strike now for Cleveland. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove from the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him. A dominant performance with a complete game shutout.
10-0, the final shutout score in this one. New York scored 10 runs on the way to victory. James Paxton gets to double digits with his 10th win of the year, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees, 10 runs, 19 hits. No errors. They left 11 men on base.